Yes.
Welcome, Minot Sports fans, to episode 5 of the Instagram Live series. I am here today with Sydney Dollinger from Bismarck Legacy, committed to MSU soccer for the fall. And Sydney, first off, congrats on your recent achievements on the class of 2020. And I guess I just want to ask, how have these last few weeks been for you? What's graduation life like at this time?
It's been pretty fun just to be graduated and be done with high school, but it's kind of weird not being with my classmates, but it's been pretty cool.
Awesome. What's summer looking like for you? How do you want to spend it? Is it grilling, getting out on the lake, or just that sort of thing? What's it looking like for you?
Yeah, so I'm gonna spend my summer pretty much I'll work 40 hours a week and then I have my summer workout program and then summer soccer, so that's pretty much workout, soccer, work is pretty much all my summer is gonna consist of.
Yep, athletes, they can get into that workout routine during the summer, and yeah, so
Uh,
that makes a lot of sense for you. So you're going to MSU soccer coming from Bismarck. So Minot, I don't think is a stranger to you when you played for the Legacy Sabres, but
mm.
what about Minot State has made it an attractive option for you?
Um, well, I looked at it for academics first, and I just loved how welcoming and um, easy to talk to all the professors were. And then when I looked at it for athletics, I really liked the atmosphere of the team and the athletic facilities and the work ethic of soccer. So it just kind of all clicked together and kind of sold me.
Yep, and I'd heard recently that they just did a nice job on I guess, the recruiting video that was started by the football team, and I'm sure you saw that too. They saw all
Yeah.
the nice facilities. Yep. So yeah, that they did a great job on that. But yeah, that's cool to see. You looked at it for academics first. I was about to say athletics, but yeah, academics, and that's yeah, a great way to look at it. So. How did the recruiting process go if there was one? Did you have any coaches or players reach out, or did you take matters into your own hands and reach out to them?
So I was originally contacted by so I was seen played. Okay, how do I? Okay, so I was playing a tournament in Minneapolis, and one of the assistant coaches saw me play, and then I met the former Minot State head coach that same weekend, and he was just really saying good things about Minot and said that he would put in a good word for me, and this assistant coach had seen me play, so I was like, okay, maybe Minot will work out, and then a couple days later, Chris Clements called me and said, hey, come for a visit, and I was like, yes, the sooner the better. So that was pretty much it. They saw me play at the USA Cup and then called me a couple days later, and I signed a couple weeks after that.
Awesome. Really helps to having played in some major tournaments like that, where you can get a lot of widespread, involvement in there. So that's
For
good for
sure.
you. How has Legacy, so whether the soccer team, coaches, family, school, that sort of thing, how have they gotten you prepared for the next level this upcoming fall?
Legacy, I have been a captain for a couple years, so just the leadership and the accountability had to be there for me as a sophomore. So I think just taking matters into my own hands and getting my workouts done and making sure that everyone else is on top of things has really um been good for me.
Awesome. So, what advice do you have for the younger Sabres following in your footsteps?
Probably just to not take it for granted. I always hated the sprint workouts or the lifting, but now I'm the sooner you can come to love it all, the more happy you'll be, especially because you don't know when a pandemic's gonna hit and you lose it.
Yep, I've heard it before, because you never know when your last game will be, and that's really unfortunate for your guys' senior season that was lost. And, same thing for the workouts too. Yeah, they can be rough a little bit, but, you're gonna miss them at some point. So,
hmm
um, what are you most looking forward to at MSU, whether on or off the field?
On the field, I'm really excited for game days. I love the Herb Stadium and just their pregame rituals I think are so exciting. And then off the field, I'm really looking forward to taking classes that are towards my major because I like something that I'm more passionate about than just like high school.
Oh yes, and once it looks like you have found your major, so once you get into that, school's gonna be, it's gonna feel a lot better once you get into that. So
Yeah,
yeah, and the herb, the sunsets are just absolutely beautiful.
yeah.
So since COVID has made this into the new normal, if you could be in quarantine with a few famous pro or college athletes, who would they be and why?
Well, first I'd start with like Brandy Chastain just because she's a legend and I've looked up to her since I was little. But then I'll probably go like Michael Phelps or Katie Ledecky because they're such good athletes. I would just want to like pick their brain on like how crazy being an Olympic like swimmer is. Because like Michael Phelps is like he's literally a superhero in my books. So probably
Yep,
those two.
not bad choices there. So it looks like we do not have any questions from the audience. So Sydney, thank you for coming along.
Thank you very much.
Yep, and thank you guys for watching. I will have the video posted up here shortly. Thank you again, Sydney. I'll see you later, and you have a good day.
You too.
Thank you.
Thank you.